Appreciate Josh. Now, still to come, air taxis might soon be the answer to bypass Rome's infamous traffic congestion and get from the airport to the city. Rome's Fiumicino Airport today conducted the first crewed public test flight of a German-made electric Volocopter. The vertical takeoff and landing aircraft is designed for quick, zero-emission trips in urban areas. Marco Troncone is the CEO of Aeroporti di Roma, which oversees the city's airports. Great to be on the show here, Marco. Thank you very much. Talk to us, explain to our viewers around the world how exactly, Marco, this is going to work.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to work quite simply said, a bit more complicated to actually make it happen. Today, it's a great day because we had, for the first time ever, a person, a pilot test, up in the air on a flying taxi. Taking off from the first vertiport ever built in Italy. And a vertiport, just like an airport for normal aircraft, is the ground infrastructure where these operations are carried out. And this is right on track on our plan, which aims at having these services commercially available by 2024, which is in 2 years' time, just in time for the Jubilee year, which is, of course, a key event for Rome and the world, in which the service will attract, we think, global attraction. And again, this is a great project because this gives also an idea on how the mobility of the future will really look like. And the two keywords are technological innovation and sustainability. And this vehicle really looks like an helicopter, normal helicopter, but it's much more silent, more cost efficient, much safer, and most importantly, being electrical, is more sustainable, as of course this produces no emission whatsoever. So it's perfect for the urban context.
So just explain something to us, Marco. Is this like a two-seater air taxi?
Yeah, it is. Today this starts with a two-seater. One seat will be for the pilot and one for the passenger. So it starts with this configuration. But this is due to be then accompanied by other versions, which another version will be the VoloConnect, which is a four-seater, and then the new other products from other manufacturers also will enter the market. But this VoloCity promises to be the first vehicle to be certified by the European Safety Agency for Aviation by 2024. So it will be an innovative service by 2024. And Rome aims at being the first city in Europe to operate such services.
And how much would it cost?
Yeah, now the price that everybody's looking at is to start with $150 per trip, but that cost is due to go down rapidly as, again, the new versions of new aircrafts will be entering the market, and while all the operations will, of course, become more and more cost efficient. So this will be a service which will be available to all.
And Marco, what type of investment will it take to make these types of aircraft practical, and what type of investments are you making?
Well, the amount of investment is not very high. The great effort we're making now is really on research and development and in thought. But concretely, the amount of investment needed to have a vertiport up and running may range from $1 to $3, maximum $4 million, depending on the size. Those are vertiports whose dimension may vary significantly, maybe as large as the one that we have just rolled out here in the airport, but also small enough to be accommodated on the ceiling of an hotel, for example. So, but the amount of investment is not that high.
And very quickly, traveling this summer has been quite chaotic and miserable, I think it's fair to say. Your airport seems to have escaped kind of the worst of it, but now we're looking at higher passenger numbers, as well as issues like airport worker strikes. Is everything handled on your end?
Yeah, we had a very robust summer, but operations went on nicely and smoothly. Waiting times in our airport were measured in minutes. So we had actually no problems in Rome, and we're still experiencing a very strong recovery. September, which is even stronger than August, normally our peak month, and we're looking at summer 2023 as a very strong summer, and especially from US. The squares of Rome are packed with American tourists, and we think this will be the same next summer.
Marco Troncone, the CEO of Aeroporti di Roma. Thank you very much, Marco. Really appreciate it, and best of luck with your project. And these are just moments, of course, we're just